Hello, welcome to How to Play Martha, a game for one player. So with this solitaire, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be building up from the aces and going up to the kings. And you're going to be dealing out 12 cards in 4 columns, or 4 rows of 12. So first row is going to be face down, second row is going to be face up, then you're going to go back down to being face down again. And you'll just do that until the entire deck is exhausted, and there's the 4th row, and so there's 12 cards there. So we're going to be building up from aces all the way up to the kings, and if we get all kings up there, we've won the game. And we can move cards and pack them as long as they're descending suits by 1 and opposite color. So that jack, red 10, black 9, that works. And once an exposed card is made, we can flip it over. And we can only move exposed cards. We can move established packs, any portion of it or all of it at one time. If we do eventually open up an exposed card and are able to play it or move it, looks like I lost there, we will be only able to fill it with a solitary card. And we'll see the example of that as we get to a game where we did well. So most of the time you're going to win this game. Sometimes the card shuffle is just not going to do you that good of a favor. Now I re-recorded this, but somehow I ran out of the memory card space, so that game I won that I did mess up the second deal, which you're about to see how that happened here. I did win it, but it just didn't record, so I had to go with this footage, unfortunately. So look at the top, we have a 2 of spades and a 2 of hearts. That's not there. Okay, so I just put them there. Hopefully nobody noticed, but I already told you about it, so it's too late for any of that. So now we're just going to go ahead and move like we have been, off color, decreasing by 1. These kings can be somewhat of a problem for us. So because of that, we're going to have to get a lot of holes open in order to move things around. And now we have an exposed card that we can play, so now we have an exposed hoe. So we could put just a single card, we'll put that king there. So that's the only rule you have, is that you have to put a solitary card. You can't move an entire pack to that hole. Now, we have another hole open, so we got all kinds of space to move things around. Now that 6, 5, 4, the 6 hearts, 5 spades, 4 diamonds can be moved onto that 7, and we'll go ahead and do that. Now we're just looking for an opportunity to play some cards and move stuff around and maybe solve this puzzle. That's essentially what we're doing, solving a puzzle. So we just moved that entire pack, and we exposed the 3 of diamonds, which we were able to immediately play. Now we move that entire pack, expose a card. Can that card go anywhere? Doesn't look like it will, but hey, we got another open spot. And we're moving along just fine. So now we can't move that whole pack into that open space by rule, but we can move that stack up to that 8, which worked out perfectly fine. So now we're just slowly seeing how fast we could see the appropriate cards to place in their corresponding suit table. And once we do that, we're just moving along. And this is a perfect game to play when you come home from work, you're stressed out, and it's just that simple of a game. You're going to win it 2 times out of 3. Every once in a while you will lose it, and that's just mainly due to the nature of how the cards were shuffled and how they were laid out. So there, we won it. And so if you actually want to play something besides Solitaire, come to our Card Game Meetups page on Reddit. Do like and subscribe to get the latest updates from this channel. And also I want to thank our musician Flamio today for providing the music. And so if you click in the description, you'll see the music's channel, all the other content creators, and a link to our Reddit page, Card Game Meetups. There's also a link to a Discord channel that does not expire, where we talk about cards. So definitely do visit these other card content creators. Learn Tarot Card Games does a great job with tarot decks. Matthew Newman has a lot of great solitaires. Stellar Solitaire does software versions of solitaires. Riffle Shuffle and Roll has every type of game imaginable. Taylor's Trick Taking Table is mostly trick takers, either commercially produced or free. And Triple S Games does a great job, as Lacko has a lot of print and plays, and she always wins. Mostly does commercial games, but do visit their channel. They have some great content. And I'll see you next video, so do like and subscribe, and that way you can be notified as soon as I make a new video, which I will have plenty to make. Have a lot in store for you in the very near future.